some exciting news for gamers out there. Thanks to Samsung, the world's very first 55-inch 1000R curved gaming screen has finally been introduced to the world. And who better to put it to the test than our very own gaming guru, Grant Hinds. He's here. A game-changing monitor, if
you have no
will.
idea how excited I was when I heard that I was going to take a look at this. When I saw this at CES, I was like, damn, that is so genius.
Yeah.
This is one of the most well-made, well-thought-out gaming monitors that has ever been made.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah, man, it's like a concept car. It's like seeing like the highest-end like sports car.
Yes.
And now it's like, we're never going to get it in South Africa. Like, and now we've got it. It's here.
Real.
And I
It's
actually
here.
got to like play with it, which was really cool. Got to spin it around the track.
Yeah.
So car
Ooh.
enthusiasts will appreciate that.
There we go. Well, the man has clearly been enjoying it. This is said to revolutionize the gaming landscape, providing the ultimate entertainment screen with superior gaming performance as well. So you've had a chance to really not just have a look at it from a physical point of view, but you've had some time with it, spin it around the track, as you've said. What has been your experience and your take on it?
So every bit that has been added on from a design perspective has been thought out with gamers in mind. From the quantum LED technology that's inside of it, it's really high resolution, it's 4K. It's got this beautiful, bright image, and a lot of the time, monitors are hard to show on TV. You can see at home how bright this monitor is and how immersive it is. It's 55 inches big, so that means it completely wraps around your peripheral vision. It's something called 1000R, which means that if you're sitting on your desk, this is made for a desk, by the way.
Okay.
It's not a TV. And because it's so curved, so dramatically curved, and you're sitting over there, it completely covers your peripheral vision. So you're immersed in the experience. So if you're playing Gran Turismo or Forza or any flight simulator, it's completely there. But here's probably the most mind-bending thing about it. Not only does it have this landscape mode, which is, you know, most monitors do, it's also got something called portrait mode, which...
Whoa!
There we go. Which they call cockpit mode, which goes completely over your head. So that 1000R that I was talking about when you're sitting a meter away from it, not only wraps your peripheral vision from left to right, but completely above and over you.
Yeah.
So a lot of us that are full-time gamers, who like to play games a lot, we have multiple monitors on the screen. We've got a console, we've got a second PC. All of that is in the One Connect box over here, and then you can have your HDMIs in here, and you can now have basically 3 monitors.
First of all, it changed the orientation automatically.
Yes.
And by the way, it's worth mentioning that this is called, I mean, it's got an epic name, the Odyssey Arc. It's literally carrying an entire generation of gamers.
That's a cool
I'm assuming that was part of like the narrative there, right? So it's changed the orientation automatically. So having seen some of your streams as well, like you said, multiple screens all operating at the same time.
People that aren't even gamers are probably going to be really interested in this, because you don't want your table cluttered with a whole bunch of monitors. Having one monitor that can be divided into 3. So we've got 3 24-inch screens pretty much in a vertical layout. So this is the game we're having that we're busy playing right now. I've plugged in with the Xbox, and I can move it to wherever I'm seated. Okay. And then when I add another input on here, whether that be your CCTV cameras or another computer or maybe another console, you can literally have different orientations, whatever's comfortable for you. Or you can have it completely vertically over your head if you'd like. Wow. But for us who are like Twitch streamers and content creators, you can have your video editing software over here. If you're live streaming, you can have your live streaming software over here, and you can chat with your viewers without having like all these different panels littered all over your desk with different monitor arms. It's so much cleaner, more thought through when it comes to how we create content.
Okay, you've got a very interesting control center right there. You're twisting bezels and whatnot. What's going on there?
So this is the smart control, and it allows you to control what's happening on screen with core functions that you would use maybe while you're gaming or at work. So you can change your input device by pressing this input over here in the middle, and you can alter game mode. You can put in extreme response time. That's what I've done because I play a lot of first-person shooters. Or you can bring up this arc dial guide, which allows you to bring up your game bar. So you can change those game settings as well from there. Or again, like reorientate your screen or reorientate your screens by using the dial and moving it around. And let's put it back into the regular mode that we had, which was what most people would see as a
portrait, horizontal,
portrait mode,
landscape mode.
So you might want this on your desk, right? So you can bring up your flex mode over here, bring up the flex move screen, and then you can reorientate it to where you would like
and then
it.
you'd have Wow.
See, and you can notice that this is wireless. It's because it's got a solar charger. So it's
okay.
always on, and it charges not only with sunlight, a lot of our gaming rooms are in the dark, but it charges with the lights in your house above, because it uses very little electricity to actually interact with. So it's so much cleaner. Remember what I said, everything is thought out and considered. And I've noticed since lockdown, people are very considerate about how they're building their work environment at home.
That's true.
Because we're spending huge amounts of time at home at a work desk, and we're happy to spend money making that space comfortable, happy, so that we can be productive in that environment.
As a gamer, sound is something that you also require and rely on quite heavily, right? How good is the sound design?
So the sound is incredible. One of the things that doesn't come a lot with gaming monitors is sound. A lot of gaming monitors don't have speakers. We've got full speakers over here. So you've got the Odyssey Arc speaker, and then you've also got full control over the audio settings from, let me just bring this flex mode up, and let me just move this to the full screen so we can zoom in, so you've got the whole experience. And then what we can do is we can just bring up the flex mode and then let's go to quick settings, and then you'll be able to see that you can change all the audio as you see fit from this taskbar over here. There we go. So you can choose your audio output where you'd like it. And that's another thing. We play headphones. You know, you're not always coming through the TV. So
you have that option.
You can literally change it on the fly with the dial. So you've got full control over your experience in a way that, you don't necessarily need for a TV, but when you're sitting working at a desk or playing games at a desk, there's no downtime. We've got to get into the game. We've got to get playing. You know what I mean? So it's really cool.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think this really hits the mark when it comes to what gamers are going to be excited about this year?
Oh, every part of it. And it's just not even the extra stuff that they've done. It's the intense things. It's like 165 hertz, so it's incredibly high frame rate. If you've got any next generation console, either a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X or 1, you can get the highest frame rate out of those consoles. If you've got a high-end PC, getting 165 frames is incredible, where the standard is 120, and you're getting it in 4K, and you can do that with 3 monitors on the same panel at the same time, and you can pull it into a cockpit mode. It's literally the best of the best. Setting this up at home was really impressive. I was like, we sat there, my wife and I, and she's also a gamer, and she was like, how do you go from this to like a normal monitor? And I recommend, if this is at a Samsung store near you, go check it out for yourself. One of these, you can see this on TV, I can tell you numbers till the cows come home, but as soon as you stand in front of this, it's like hearing a sports car rev. That'll change your heart.
Okay. Well, there you have it. The biggest gaming screen with crisp 4K resolution to overwhelm all of your senses, multi-view screen, sound dome technology, and it can even rotate easily, as you've just seen. And so what else is there for a gamer to want in a monitor? So if you are an avid gamer or you simply are looking to just up your game, then the new Samsung Odyssey Arc gaming monitor is a must-have, with more possibilities on one screen than you can imagine. So go ahead and visit Samsung.com and learn more about this game changer.